Hey guys, it's X, and this time we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is a game called Powder, and I've played about 2 minutes. And before you ask, I have no idea what the heck those things are. Uh, but they terrify me, and they make me feel cold inside. Um, I've played about 2 minutes of this game, and don't worry, the game is nothing like these things. And I've only played about 2 minutes of the tutorial, okay? And I was having fun with it already. Now, this is not a very graphically intense game, and it doesn't have any sound either. But I guess that might be an okay thing because I can just commentate over it anyway. But anyway, I'm going to continue playing the tutorial. That's what this video is going to be. I'm going to play the tutorial of this game in this video, and if it proves to be good, then I'm going to jump into an actual new game, and we'll actually go from there. I'm going to have to refamiliarize myself with some of the things in the tutorial because I just played through a little bit of this game, just a tiny bit, to see if it was worth recording, and I think it is. So this is going to be fun. Before you ask, Mass Effect is still coming. I've got plenty of videos already ready for it. This is just a little side thing that I'm doing here with Powder. I wanted to play a roguelike game, and that's what this is. This is a roguelike, and for those of you who don't know what a roguelike is, it's a game where you can start a new quest or a new adventure every time, and your goal is to get to the end. You have a goal in a roguelike, but you're most likely not going to complete it. You're most likely going to die in the course of trying to complete that goal. And you can just keep doing this over and over. And it sounds repetitive, but it's actually pretty fun. So anyway, let's get jumping into the tutorial. Welcome to Powder. Your goal is simple. Dive to level 25 of the dungeon to reach Beelzebub, slay him, and return to the surface with his black heart. Plenty of nasty monsters stand in your way, however. Fortunately, the dungeon is littered with useful equipment. Check for updates at zincman.com/powder. Okay, I don't know what most of this stuff on the screen is, but we're going to continue here. Welcome to Powder. You see a ladder up, and here's a bunch of stuff that I have no clue what any of it is. And the ladder up is where I was standing right there. If I approach it, you see a ladder up. Okay. There's a sign that you can walk on top of, and it says, you see a signpost. Welcome to the tutorial. Press up and down to scroll through the message. The faster scrolling can be done with page down and page up. Key presses are written in brackets, as it shows right here. You can see that right there where my mouse cursor is moving. And things are case sensitive, so a capital S is Shift S. And when you have menus visible, you can select the current menu with Enter, and you can cancel with Escape. Pretty intuitive stuff. Clicking on the screen will help you move in that direction. Okay. Help and minimap. While playing, you can get help by hitting the question mark, or by having, typing a question mark on your keyboard. As you explore the dungeon, you reveal more of the map. You can hit M to view a minimap to see what you have explored. Your location is a white square. Up and down staircases are green squares. Okay, mouse instructions. The bottom of the screen has a row of action buttons. There are buttons there for help and minimap there. Oh, okay, I see. So if I press M, I can bring up a little mini-map to show where we're at. And there we are, the little white screen there. I guess those brown dots are signs, and I guess the green dots are staircases, as the tutorial said. Continuing on. Inventory. While you start the adventure not wearing anything, that doesn't mean you are empty-handed. You have some equipment in your inventory. Hit I to bring, lowercase I, hit I to bring up the inventory screen. Use the cursor to target the chainmail. Hit Enter to bring up the context menu. Select Equip. Target the body slot and hit Enter to put the chainmail on your body. Mouse, the brown bag action bar, down here I guess, or is this one? Brings up the inventory screen. When you select an item, the action bar reflects things you can do with it. Oh, okay. So this thing changes depending on the item. This thing down here changes depending on the item. The fully dressed person means equip. Okay, whatever. So I can press I to open up my inventory, and it says for me to work with the chainmail. +0 chainmail. I can try to eat it if I want to. Eat it. You cannot digest a +0 chainmail. Dang it. This game's not very realistic. I could digest the +0 chainmail. Dip. I have no idea what dip is. Dip a +0 chainmail in what? And it will let you select an item, so I can dip it in different liquids and things like that. Okay. You try to dip into thin air. Okay, cool. That means I'm an idiot. So anyway, let's go ahead and equip it properly. Okay, I can't do it with the mouse, so I've got to hit Enter. It's equip it. Equip it onto the body slot. There we go. You put a +0 chainmail over your body. So now I'm actually wearing armor, and I guess I'm a female character for this tutorial. So moving on. Look, some earlier adventure has left an item on the dungeon floor. All the better to equip yourself with. Walk over to the longsword, hit G to pick up the sword, then use I to bring up your inventory, and to equip it in your main hand. Okay. You see a longsword. Did I pick it up? Oh, that's my thing. What does it say? Walk over to it and hit G to pick up the sword. Okay, so I hit G here. You pick up a longsword. Okay, now I go to my inventory, select it, and I guess I can examine it now too. It's a medium item made of iron and 7 pounds, I'm guessing. Noise average. It's an edged style weapon and has a special skill of parry. Special skill of parry. The staple of any stylish fighter. Da da da. That's just some flavor text. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. But let's go ahead and try and eat our sword. You cannot digest a longsword. I have a feeling I'm trying to eat everything I pick up just because it gives me the option. So I can equip it on my right hand. There we go. Now you can see me wielding it there. That's pretty cool. Doors. Passages in the dungeon can be blocked by simple wooden doors. Opening is straightforward. Walk into the door and you will try and open it. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Okay? You force the door open. And another sign. Behind this door is a fearsome foe. Attacking an enemy with your equipped weapon is simple. Just walk into it. Okay? Note that tame or friendly creatures won't be attacked this way. You will instead swap positions. Adventuring can make one hungry. If a corpse is left, you can hit E to eat it. Be warned that you are what you eat. Okay. There's a rat. And it's running away from me. Come here, you little jerk! You missed the rat. The rat bites you. And there's my health down there. 27 health. Okay. You slash the rat. The rat dies! Combat. Behind this door is a fearsome foe. Oh, I'm stepped on the sign because it's a rat corpse right there. So I'm hit E to eat it. Eat what? The gold ring or the rat corpse? Let's eat the rat corpse. You pick up a rat corpse. You munch on a rat corpse. And apparently there was a gold ring that dropped. You pick up a gold ring. Let's see what that is. That didn't happen the last time I played this tutorial. It didn't. Let's examine it. It's a tiny gold ring. Okay. That's cool. Let's equip it. Equip it where? On my right ring finger. You put a gold ring on your right ring finger. On your right finger. Let's see what to do here. You cannot quite shift the door. You force the door open. I don't quite remember this room in the tutorial I played last time either. So I guess even the tutorial area is a little bit randomly generated because this whole area is different from how I played it in the first time. Boulders are too large to pick up but can be pushed through the dungeon. If you get yourself stuck behind a boulder, you can swap places with it. First, remove your equipped items using the inventory screen. Hit S. Hit Shift S. For swap. Choosing the direction. After choosing the direction of the boulder, you will swap places with it. Note you can also swap with friendly monsters. The swap command is on the action bar. Note that to push a boulder, you must click on the tile adjacent to you. Okay. So I can push this boulder around the room all I want, huh? That's cool. I don't want to swap places with it right now because I don't want to unequip everything I've already equipped. So let's keep going through here. Okay. I remember this room, but those aren't the same 3 items. Okay, item use. 3 different items are here. What sort of items is a mystery? They could be beneficial or dangerous. The easiest way to learn is by trial. I'm having a difficult time having my eyes follow this text because it's all pixelated. Pick up the items by walking over them and hitting G. Use I for your inventory. Yes. And select the items with enter like I've been doing. Try to drink the potion to zap the wand and read the scroll. Okay, so you see a forked wand. I'll pick that up. You see a scroll of red wop. I have no idea what that is. And you see a cyan potion. Okay, I picked them up. So now I've got these items here. I'm going to try and zap the wand. Zap a forked wand where? Last time I found a silver wand. So I'm going to try and zap it this way. You zap a forked wand. You create a hidden surprise. You learn that a forked wand is a wand of trapping. Oh, great. You find a pit. You fall into the pit. You crush yourself. You see a pit. Ow! You climb out of the pit. Dang it! I created a pit with this wand, and then I jumped into it and lost health. I just pointed at the ground, created an invisible pit, and then fell inside of it with this wand. That sucks. Alright, let's see what a scroll of red wop is. I'm so terrified to see what this scroll actually does. Let's examine it first. Maybe we can get some clue as to what it does. Nothing. It's made of paper, and it's silent. So it's not really like humming or yelling at me or anything like that. Let's try and read it. You read a scroll of red wop. Oh, that's powder backwards. You learn that an evil scroll of red wop is an evil scroll of remove curse. A +0 chainmail glows black. Wait, what? My chainmail is glowing black? Evil plus 0 chainmail. So my chainmail is evil now? What? Examine it. I don't know what this did for me. This item grants armor 4. Melee plus melee 1d2 physical thrown, so I can swing it like a melee weapon. Yeah, I could actually use my chainmail as an improvised weapon if I had to. I could take off my evil chainmail armor and swing it around violently if I had to. And we've still got this cyan potion left. We've got to figure out what this is now. I'm so afraid to figure out what this is. This game excites me and frightens me at the same time. Even though the bottle is tightly stoppered, you can smell something like the tang of metal. And they want me to drink this? Why? Quaff. You drink a cyan potion. You learn that a cyan potion is a potion of enlightenment. You gain insight. Your intrinsics are teleport control. The hell does that mean? Yeah, I have no clue what that I have no clue what that potion just did. I've gained insight, but I haven't gained insight at the same time. Alright, so this is where I left off in the tutorial last time, but the 3 items I had were different. Last time there was a oh, dang it. Keep falling down this pit. You climb out of the pit. Okay, let's not do that again. Now I'm at 17 health. That's got to be bad, right? Oh, I'm regenerating health as I move around. This is a turn-based game, so I guess I could just do this and just regenerate health all the way to the top. Alright, let's go through this door. Yeah, this is where I got last time in the tutorial. So this is all brand new to me now, even though it's been brand new to me, even though this time was a second time I played the tutorial. Down this corridor is one of the most feared creatures, the kiwi. This fear is misfounded, as the kiwi is a peaceable sort that will only attack if provoked. Sometimes you may find your way blocked by a kiwi. If waiting isn't an option, you can try and swap places. Hit Shift S and select the direction of the kiwi to switch places peacefully. If you look at a creature and it isn't described as hostile, there is no need to attack it, as it will leave you alone. How do I look at a creature? How do I know if it's hostile? If I move into it? You slash the kiwi stabs you! No, I didn't mean to slash it! I wanted to swap places with it! How could I tell if it's hostile? Oh god, how much does it slash me for? Tell me! No, get away. It's following me! You slash the kiwi stabs me. Ow! 5 points! He missed me. I missed the kiwi, and he stabs me for 11 points. Die, kiwi, die! You slash the kiwi stabs you. I'm at 2 hit points now. Die, kiwi! Damn it! The kiwi stabs you. You die. You have died. You will get used to this. In other games, you may have saved and reloaded your character to get past tough battles. This is not recommended in Powder. Most likely, you will get yourself in a situation where no saving and restoring can save you and end up frustrated. Instead, die often and try to learn from your deaths. Whether it is to avoid attacking some otherwise peaceful dungeon inhabitants or exercising restraint and identify items, there is a lesson in almost every death. The good news is that the random nature of the levels makes every game a new adventure. That's true. So I just died. That means I can restart this tutorial. Skip this, skip this, skip this, because I know all this stuff already. Pick up the sword. Let's go ahead and equip both of these items. I'm already a pro at this. Let's continue here. Doors, open these up. And there's a rat behind this door. See, notice how the stage is different though now? It's different this time. And this must be the boulder room, right? Yes, this teaches me how to move boulders. I don't care about that. See, look, now we've got 3 different items. There's a cyan potion, I know what that is. A purple wand, and a scroll of readme. So let's see what those actually are. Scroll of readme. Read it. You read a scroll of readme. You learn that a holy scroll of readme is a holy scroll of remove curse. You feel as if someone were helping you. So I guess I get a buff from it. That's cool. I don't know what the buff does, but it seems cool. Now, let's see. What do I do here? What does this wand do? It's just a normal little wand. Zap. Let's zap it off in this direction. You zap a purple wand. You learn that a purple wand is a wand of ice. Sweet! Okay, so now I've got an ice wand. What if I can equip it? Equip where? In my main hand? I don't want to do that. you put a wand of ice in your right hand. So can I just like swing it now? Or is it better to leave it in my inventory and zap it whenever I need it? Like this. Zap. You zap it wand of ice. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now I can go kick that kiwi's ass if I have to. Cyan potion. We know what a cyan potion does. So let's go ahead and quaff it. You drink a cyan potion, you learn that a holy cyan potion is a holy bottle of Greek fire. The liquid catches on fire as it leaves the bottle. Burning liquid covers you. A holy bottle, it burns you. Oh, good. Look, I'm on fire. That's cool. Oh, God! Okay, so the color doesn't always do the same thing. Every game, you never know what the potions are going to do or what any of the wands are going to do. Ah, I caught on fire by drinking that damn potion. Alright, I'm actually going to restore my health this way real quick, just by forcing the turns, by moving back and forth. It's just a tutorial, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing here that's actually keeping me from doing this. I can't believe you can die in the tutorial. This is ridiculous. There's another hallway that way. What's this? Secret doors. This room would seem to be a dead end. However, not everything is as it seems. Repeatedly press S while standing by the walls of this room to search for secret doors. Okay. Search. Search. There's one. There's a bunch of stuff there, but I'm not going that way yet. It looked cool. What's this? Dipping items. You can dip items into potions. This can be useful to discover the property of the potion or to apply some effect to the item. Oh, good. So I could have dipped my sword in that potion of fire and probably had a flaming sword instead of a flaming body. That would be awesome. Pick up the longsword and potion. Hit I for the inventory screen and select the longsword with enter. Okay, so pick up the longsword and the potion. Okay, and then use the dip command. Okay, I think we figured out. Wait, what did it say? Most likely, nothing will happen. Yeah, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and pick up this sword with G and pick up the glowing potion. So we're going to use this sword since it's the one we don't have equipped. And in case this is like a bottle of acid or something, we don't want to burn up our usable sword. So let's go ahead and select this sword, hit dip, and we'll dip the longsword in this glowing potion here. You dip a longsword into a glowing potion. Nothing happens. Okay. Just out of curiosity, let's go ahead and examine this. Never eat anything that glows of its own accord. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and eat this. I'm going to go ahead and drink this potion, see what happens. You drink a glowing potion. You feel more robust. You learn that a glowing potion is a heal potion. Ha! Cool. Okay, so my curiosity was rewarded there. But you should it's true, you should never try and drink something that's glowing. This is the kiwi room, right? Yes. Okay, you're supposed to be able to swap places with the kiwi anywhere. Hit X. This puts hit X, hit me. Why? This puts you in look mode that lets you scroll around. Selecting a monster with enter will provide detailed information about that monster. Select yourself to see your current state. Hit V. This brings up the history of messages you have received. Okay. Oh, that's a command. I keep getting that message. Okay. So it says hit X, and now I'm in look mode. Oh, okay. Now I can actually look around at things. You recall a signpost. There's nothing of interest there. Okay. This is useful. The kiwi is in perfect shape. Okay, so he's at 100% health. He looks like a hard fight. But it doesn't say if he's hostile or not. The kiwi, native to New Zealand, is peculiar in that it is not just a flightless bird, but a wingless bird as well. Its nocturnal habit allows it to live peacefully in the depths, feasting on insects shuffled out with its long beak. Antagonizing the kiwi is strongly discouraged, for that same snout can inflict a devastating piercing attack. Okay. Again, I'm not sure how to determine whether it's hostile or not. It looks like a tough fight. Okay, but the idea here was that I can press... Okay, let me go ahead and escape out of that. I think it said I could hit S to swap places with the kiwi. You muscle past the kiwi. Okay, that's cool. So then, let me try this again. Shift S again to try and swap. Okay, and I can move by him. Okay, so that room was just to teach me how to shift past things without hitting them. So running into them, like moving up to them and then pressing in their direction, will attack them. I still don't know what these other items are. I see 32 health. I don't know what O2 is. And 30 of O2 times 91 Ladder 1 zinc. I have no idea what any of that is. Let's see what's through this door. It's a dagger. Okay, let's go through this other room first because it seems more interesting. Secret doors, we already discovered that. What's this? Spells and skills. As you explore the dungeons of Powder, you will encounter books that hold powerful skills and arcane spells. To unlock these, first pick up the book by walking on it and hitting G. Okay, of course, pick up the book. Then raise your inventory, select the book, and choose the read option to learn what skills and spells are available. When you are reading a book, you can hit enter to try and learn the current skill or spell. It may have some prerequisites that prevent you from learning it just yet. Escape will stop reading. I will bring up help on that specific spell. Okay. There is a maximum number of skills you can know based on your physical level, and a maximum number of spells you can learn. Spells based on your mental level. These levels increase when you gain 1,000 experience. The amount they increase depends on the god you pick. You can free up spells and skills by hitting F for the forest command. Jeez, this is or Shift F for the forest command. This is getting confusing. Skills take effect automatically, so you do not need to explicitly invoke them. Spells can be cast by hitting Z, provided you have enough magic points for the spell. Okay, the lightning bolt icon casts a spell. I said forest. F is not forest, it's forget. Whatever. This is awkward looking text. The lightning bolt icon casts a spell. The forget command can be found on the command menu, which is okay. So all of these things are specific items. I don't know which one the forget command is. This must be the look thing. Yes. What is it? You know nothing of this spot. Okay, that's fine. Well, you see a thin blue book. Let's pick that up. You see a gray book. Let's pick that up too. And let's take a look at them in our inventory here. Thin blue book. What did it say to do? Enter. I can read it. You read a thin blue book. You have 3 free spell slots: Acid Splash, Acidic Mist, Acid Pool, Mind Acid, Corrosive Explo. I guess it's Corrosive Explosion. Disintegrate, Direct Wind. Okay, so these are pretty cool. I guess this book is all about acid and corrosive stuff. So I brings up more info on it. That makes sense. Info. Magic cost 10 is an attack. A thick spray of highly corrosive acid is shot forth. The massive damage inflicted by this spell attracts many mages. So it's a massive damage spell. Good. They soon learn that the risk of backsplash hitting them tempers the usefulness of this otherwise potent spell. Okay, so it's possible I could splash myself with acid using Acid Splash. Makes sense. Acidic Mist. A knowledgeable mage can combine the water droplets in the air with the naturally occurring nitrogen. By condensing the resulting nitric acid into large enough particles, it forms a dense acidic mist that wreaks havoc on those who breathe the noxious fumes. Okay. So there's a bunch of different stuff here that I can do. Acid Pool. A fountain of acid is summoned from the plane of acid and directed at a specific point. Okay, it almost always dissolves the location entirely, leaving in its wake a fuming pool of acid. Okay. So there's a bunch of different spells here. Let's see what the other book has. You learn that a thin blue book is a tome of acid. Okay. Now the gray book. Let's read this. Oh, okay, the gray book is skills. Okay, skills and spells, I see. Dodge, moving target, search. Search. Diligent observation combined with experience has led you to be able to readily identify secret doors and hidden traps. A quick glance around will reveal to you what others must spend many turns looking for. Okay, so I get a passive ability to increase my search capabilities. Probably don't have to search anymore using that, so you know what? Oh, dual wield, that's kind of cool. Dual wield. It is important to become skilled with both weapons that they wish to wield. Even then, one may only get an extra attack with the offhand for every 2 attacks with the primary hand. Okay, so it increases your offensive power by about 33% because you get 1 extra swing for every 2. Okay. Ambidextrous. Instead of concentrating on your strengths, you focus on your weaknesses. Your so-called offhand is no longer distinguishable from your primary hand. You can use either hand equally effectively. This means that it is no longer important that the second weapon be lighter than the first. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's like a D&D kind of thing right there. So if I choose ambidextrous, or ambidexterity, and dual wielding, then I can wield 2... Oh, there's a dagger in that other room up above. So I wouldn't really need to use ambidexterity and dual wield because I'll have a light weapon in my offhand and a normal weapon in my main hand. So okay, that's good. Ranged weapons, improvised attacks. Oh, okay, this is where I can swing my armor around. I don't know if I want to be like a tanky type character or a damaging character. Let's be a damaging character. Let's learn ambidexterity. How do I learn it? Yes. Okay. You must learn you learn that a gray book is a manual of guile. Okay. Let's go ahead and use this again. I learned ambidextrous, and I'm going to learn dual wield. I have 2 free skill slots. I now have 1 free skill slot. So let's reopen my inventory. And I'll learn 1 more skill. I guess dodge would be a good idea. I can do ranged weapons. Let's do ranged weapons. Ranged weapons require you to judge distances and properly aim. This skill improves your ability with all weapons that are thrown. They're in range. Oh, thrown. I don't care about thrown weapons. I'll do it anyway. Okay, so now I've used up all 3 of my skill slots. Let's see what happens if I do this again. Read, and let's say I try and learn... Oh, there's a plus sign by those that I've learned. Let's see if I try and learn search. Learn search, yes. You have no free skill slots. Okay. Now then, I will open up my Tome of Acid. Okay. I said I'll open up my Tome of Acid. There we go. Let's learn Acid Splash, just because it's so potent. Learn Acid Splash. Let's go ahead and also learn Mind Acid. That just sounds brutal. A powerful psychoactive acid. Ugh. Is synthesized from the outer layers of the skin from your hands. By touching a foe with this acid, you can disrupt their mental processes with confusing effects. Be careful you apply the acid quickly, because in time it will be absorbed into your own skin, making you the victim. Oh, great. All these spells are deadly. Learn Mind Acid? No. I already have 1 spell that could possibly kill me. Let's try and learn... What's Direct Wind do? The power of the air is yours. You can command a stiff breeze... Oh, great, yeah. You can make wind lightly blow through corridors in the direction you're choosing. Okay. A stiff breeze. Not like a heavy gust, but just a pretty, like, wow, that was a breeze. Like, it got kind of windy. There's a feel of draft in here. Most mages discount this spell as entirely useless. Just like I was. They only learn it when it is forced upon them to achieve more powerful effects. Wise mages, however, treasure this innocuous-seeming spell. Sure, let's learn Direct Wind. And is that all that I can do now? I have 1 free spell slot. Okay, so I've got Acid Splash, Direct Wind, and Acidic Mist seems like a good idea. Maybe if I throw mist in front of me and then direct wind through it, it'll push the mist. So let's try it. Okay, so there's another door this way that leads. You force the door open. 3 deadly rats. What do I do? If I step back, they could possibly come in and surround me. But if I move forward, I can hold them off here. How do I cast a spell? I think I have to click this, right? Which spell? Acid Splash. On him. You cast Acid Splash. You spray corrosive acid. You dissolve the rat. The rat crumples into a heap. Sucks for you, rat. Oh, look, some of my energy went down, so that's my mana right there. Dang it, I keep pressing V to try and progress, which is not... That's okay, you keep seeing that wall of text coming up. Okay, so my next ability... So it's Z to cast spells, right? Yes, it is. Acidic Mist. Cast Acidic Mist right here. You cast Acidic Mist. You condense an Acidic Mist. You burn the rat. The rat crumples into a heap. Good. You burn the rat dies. Sweet. So... Ah! That mist is like moving around in the room. I want that mist gone. Oh, look at these rat things. I don't want to get killed by my own acid. You see rat bones. I'm going to eat them. You pick up rat bones. You dine on rat bones. That's right. Ow! 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 Okay, so let's... I wish I could close that door so that mist doesn't come blowing in around here. Force it open. It's dark in here. What the hell? That's scary. I don't want to go in there. What's down here? Water! And a bottle over there. Water. Your way forward is blocked by a large pool of water. Without some magical assistance, you will likely sink in the water if you walk on it. When underwater, you will take drowning damage until you resurface. You can try and return to the surface by walking back onto land. You can also climb out of water or up and down staircases with brackets. Okay, right bracket and left bracket. The ladder action bar icon performs a climb. Okay, just out of curiosity, let me do this. You sink below the water. It drowns you. Ugh. You swim to the surface. Okay. So I can't actually get over there. I took a lot of damage for just jumping into the water. Let's regenerate some health here. Let's go back up to 32 so that I don't accidentally drown. You see water. Yeah, I do. You sink below it. A longsword gets wet. It drowns you. Damn it, I keep pressing V for some reason. Ow, it drowns you. You swim to the surface. Okay. Oh, I lost a lot of health swimming over here. But I see a scroll of karma. I don't want to fight that rat with this low health. So I'm going to shoot some spells at him. Actually, you know what? I'm going to shoot my wand of ice at him. That sounds like a better idea. Zap it. There. You zap a wand of ice at the ceiling. The ray bounces. You freeze yourself. You die. No! I didn't shoot it at the ceiling. I shot it at the rat. Okay. This video's gone on long enough. This is the tutorial, people. This is the tutorial. I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna make another video that tries to do this tutorial again, but this one's already gone on too long, so I'm gonna make a second tutorial video in not too long. I'm gonna use this one first though to judge your reaction as an audience, to see whether or not you like this kind of stuff. Let me know. Hit the like button or the dislike button. Let me know whether you like it or not. If it's something you'd like to see more of, leave a comment. Yeah, overall, just give me some feedback on it. I'm probably still going to make videos of it anyway, but I may be encouraged to do more or less. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm pretty much going to do whatever I feel like doing. But I'd still like to know what your input on this is. I really want to know if this is your kind of thing or not. Because to me, it's really fun. I like roguelike games, and I'm going to continue playing this. So maybe off camera. I don't know. Just, again, give me some feedback. I can't believe I shot the wand at the ceiling. I didn't shoot the wand at the ceiling. I shot it at that stupid rat. I just swam through a deep pool of water, drowning the whole way through. My longsword got wet. That's what she said. And then I crawled out of the frickin' murky depths, like 10 feet water, and then I shot my ice at the ceiling, and it bounced off and shot me. I didn't expect that. I should have just cast acid mist. No, because then that would have come back and killed me too. I don't know. This was awesome. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.